Hey fairy gang, and welcome back to my channel. So starting out, I'm just going to be using my BW2 bleach as well as a spatula, and I'm also going to be using a bowl, just kind of mix everything in. So I'm going to be using 2 scoops of the BW2 bleach into my little cup tray, and then I'm going to be pouring a little bit of the 30 volume developer just to make sure that it's not too watery, but it's not going to be super thick when I apply it onto my hair. And I'm just going to mix that all around, and then I'm going to be applying that to my hair, all over my hair, starting from ends. I'm also going to be penetrating it in the roots, making sure it is all saturated, and make sure the whole entire head has a good amount of bleach in it. And if you guys were curious, this wig is from Bestlacewigs. I have to put all of the details in the description bar because I completely forgot of which wig this is. But me putting the bleach onto the roots actually just helps me bleach the knots instead of having to do that as a whole separate process. So that is a good trick there. So if I'm bleaching the whole entire hair, I don't have to bleach the knots as well. And then once I have the bleach all over the hair, I'm just going to be wrapping that in my trash bag that I kind of made as my own little, mixing tray. And then I'm going to let the bleach sit for about 40 minutes, and then I'm going to rinse it all out once it hits that 40-minute mark. So all I'm doing here is just rinsing out all the bleach from the hair, just making sure everything is out before I apply my shampoo. And the shampoo I'm going to be using is a neutralizing shampoo, just to make sure that the whole bleaching process is stopped and ended. And then I'm just going to use my regular Suave shampoo and conditioner after I do that as well. Now, I already put some water in my teapot and I let that boil. So you want to use hot water when you're going to be tinting your lace, and today I'm going to be tinting my lace just to make sure that my lace matches good with my skin tone. So I'm using dark brown from the Ritz fabric dye, and I only put a capful of that. And then I also added some sea salt. I saw this on a lot of other YouTube videos. I don't really know exactly what the sea salt does, but I believe it kind of makes sure that it's the actual mixture is not going to be as red as if I didn't put the sea salt in to begin with. So I'm just going to be mixing that with a spoon, and I'm going to be putting the lace directly into the water as so. Just making sure that the entire lace is dipped into the water and it is penetrated and everything is saturated. And then I'm going to let that sit for about a minute, and then I'm going to rinse it off and then wash the hair for a second time, just to make sure that all the dye is out of the hair. Now, the color dye I'm using today is from Color Brilliance. You know I am obsessed with the Ion line. I can get it from Sally's. The reason I love this line is because the dye is literally only $5, and they're always having sales for buy one get one or 40% off or something like that. So I can get like a ton of dyes and it'll only be like $20. So all I'm doing is applying the dye all throughout the head. I didn't really put a huge clip of this because it's just the same step, just repeating all over the hair. And then I'm just showing you guys a close-up of how I did the lace. All I did was part the lace And then just really make sure that the hair was not getting directly onto the lace, because I do not want a blue scalp, because my scalp is not blue. And then I'm going to be showing you guys the ending result of what it looked like. It came out completely green. I am so obsessed with my Oompa Loompa hair going on in this video, but it looks blue, but because my base tone of my hair was orange, like an off orange brass color, it made it green. Blue and yellow equals green. So this is just the ending result of the hair dye, and then all I'm doing here is just going through and cutting some layers, some really long layers all throughout the head, just taking a good section and just going straight down in an angle. That is a way that I like to cut my my layers, because it just looks a little bit more natural than more of a blunt cut. And then once my layers are all cut, I'm just going to be taking a curling iron from that iron line. This is the 1 1/4 inch barrel, and I'm just going to be curling in a downwards motion, because I want my curls to not be so pin curly, but to be more of a wave when I kind of finger comb it all out. So that's just what I'm doing right here. And then I'm going to be using my Down and Out hairspray from IGK. I got this from Sephora, and it is a texturizing spray. It just makes it so that the hair is quote unquote like a more of a dirty grit to it, so that it can give it a little bit more texture and kind of, you know, have a little bit more oomph to it, because the hair is freshly washed, so it's not really going to have that, you know, texture or grit to it because it is freshly washed hair. So all I'm doing is just spraying this onto the roots and then just a little bit onto the actual curls, so that it can kind of just give the curls a little bit more volume. And then when I spray the hair, or the hairspray all throughout the hair, I'm just going to be finger combing the curls out, and then it creates more of like a wave effect. So I off camera I did my makeup, and then I also molded my hair for a side part, and it gave my hair a little bit of swirl baby hairs. I do have a tutorial on how I do my swirls. If you guys want to check that out, I will put it in the description box below. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how you can achieve a hair color without actually dyeing the hair. So this liquid lipstick is Wicked from Too Faced, I believe, and I just took a disposable wand, and all I'm doing is just combing the liquid lipstick throughout my hair. Don't worry guys, this will wash out once you you know, rinse off your hair and shampoo your hair. The liquid lipstick will come out and it will not do any damage to your hair, but it matches my hair color perfectly, and I did not feel like dyeing my hair just for this video. So I'm just putting on my wig cap. This wig cap does not match my natural scalp, but it didn't really matter, because it didn't really have an effect on the actual lace when I put it on. Well, all I'm doing here is just lining up the lace with my hairline and kind of just playing with the wig, just to kind of make sure it's flat, you know, it's really secure in my head. I'm putting the bobby pins in and just making sure everything is secure. And I'm also playing with the waves, kind of making it fit to my natural hair. Not my natural hair, but I'm just trying to make it fit to my face shape. And then I also glue, or I gel down my hairline with the Got2b gel, and that will be in the next clip. But that is pretty much it. I'm just kind of playing with it, making sure it fits to my face shape, and just kind of playing around and making sure that the wig is secure. And that pretty much concludes the entire tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed and saw how easy it is to get this Oompa Loompa green hair color. Like I said before, this wig is from Bestlacewigs and I just customized it myself. And if you guys are interested in it, I will put it down in the description box below. And that pretty much concludes the entire tutorial. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and just always being here and watching my videos. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.